Yo, what up fam? Welcome back to another episode of Q Reviews. In this Q Review, we be going over Leaving Neverland, which premiered on HBO this weekend in a two-part series, which is roughly around 4 hours. Now, Leaving Neverland is about the testimony of two accusers of being molested by Michael Jackson from a young age, like 7 until they're like 14 or 15, like that. Let me get this out of the way. So, you know, I'm usually jokey, funny, but this documentary here kind of shook me to my core, and I felt disgusting. You know, like I wanted to take a shower. It was hard for me to get through this shit, straight up. First off, I'm from the 80s. I remember Thriller was out. I remember begging people to go over their house to watch MTV so I might catch a glimpse of Beat It or Billie Jean or get that VCR so I record it. I wanted to be Michael Jackson. I knew the moonwalk, Thriller. If it weren't for Thriller, I wouldn't, you know, be doing what I do today, which is, you know, kind of like special effects or 3D. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, I played the Thriller tape to death. Huge fan of Michael Jackson of that era. Of course, he got stranger and stranger as the years went on, but to hear these accusations straight up of Michael Jackson, and holy shit, bro, holy shit, the details are fucking disgusting. I can take people getting their heads chopped off, smashed by buses. Yeah, you killed a dog in the movie, it's only a movie, I'm fine with it. But when I hear sick acts happening to children, I just feel disgusted. The movie's directed by Dan Reed, and it's very hard to get to. It's very one-sided, I'm gonna say that, because it's basically the testimony of these two accusers of Michael Jackson being sexually molested, and they go into mad detail where they've been molested all over Neverland, and he literally, how he was saying it, literally was molested all over Neverland, like in teepees and upstairs in their bed. Michael Jackson has certain bells that he can hear if someone was coming upstairs. The way, you know what I'm saying, the graphic way he described, you know, masturbating to little boys and oral sex acts. I mean, it is descriptive, and I'm being light because I feel uncomfortable just talking about it here on YouTube to my audience, you know, so I got to be very careful. The R. Kelly series came on about him having sex with underage girls, and that was disturbing pretty much to watch, because it was yeah, insane. And I've seen the tape, you know, back in the day, you know, and seen him. Oh yeah, that's R. Kelly. He got off, but and I made jokes, and then, you know, you got to be careful who you make jokes around when it comes to this sensitive subject matter. Because I was making, you know, jokes around someone, and, you know, they were offended, you know, about what I was saying, and I didn't really mean it. I mean, this subject is so dark. I'm just trying to bring a little light, you know what I'm saying, funniness to it. But, you know, sexual things with children is not funny, and I don't know how to go here. After I watched it, I was like, Michael Jackson might be a horrible fucking person. He might be a horrible person. I hope he didn't do these things. I hope this is all lies and all, you know, is all fake. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't let Michael Jackson's fame and his music blind me and blind the world of actually how sick a person this dude could have really have been. No, you know what I'm saying? Nobody finds it fucking weird that everywhere Michael Jackson went back at that time, he had a little white kid. You know what I'm saying? He had a little white kid everywhere he go. And these kids in the documentary were basically saying they were in a relationship with Michael Jackson, that they love Michael Jackson. One of the kids, sexual molestation, as he says, started at 7 years old. And either these guys are the biggest liars, manipulators, pathological liars on the planet about how they go in detail with these sexual acts, where it happened, conversations with Michael Jackson. Either they got their story down pat before they came on the camera, or they are lying. And if they're lying, man, if they are lying, they are some fucking hell of a liars. They need Academy Awards because their stories, I'm sorry, sounds very convincing. Now, we will never know the truth because Michael Jackson is dead now. And even if he was alive, I'm pretty sure he would say he didn't do these things. And he had his day in court, and he got off from the sexual molestation charge. But he did also pay off, you know what I'm saying, one of the accusers. And then, you know, during another trial was going on, he bought, you know, certain people, parents' houses and things like that. So that's suspect as well. And you gotta, Michael, you know, as long as I've been living, Michael Jackson is one of the weirdest persons I have ever witnessed seeing before in my life. Through the elephant man things, the fucking llama, the monkey, being put to sleep by an anesthesiologist to go to sleep is fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? That's no human being would go like, oh, he just never had a childhood. So now he has Neverland to let children come to his mansion. And these parents here, especially the one redheaded parent in this movie, she just basically let her kid have Michael Jackson. Oh, it's Michael Jackson. He's fine. He's not going to do things. And they will disappear. The kids said they would disappear for hours and hours. And the mother would just be in her own world by the wine cellar playing with the monkey. Playing with a fucking monkey while Michael Jackson is somewhere, God knows where, doing what with your child. What the fuck were these parents thinking? Now, you go back to 1984-85 and ask me, do I want to go over Michael Jackson's house? Fuck yeah! Michael Jackson has a fucking roller coaster, a llama, monkeys, all the candy I can ever dream of, you know? But I have to have faith in my parents that they will not let me spend the night over Michael Jackson's house unsupervised. You know, these kids were sleeping in Michael Jackson's bed. Think about that for a second. A grown man, it don't matter if you think you're a fucking kid or not, you do not sleep in the bed with children. You just don't do that. I mean, I don't care who you are. I don't care how much power you got. It's just not right. Go sleep in that other fucking room. You know what I'm saying? Go sleep. The kids sleep in that room. If Michael Jackson, they're all on the floor, and Michael Jackson sleeps on the floor, okay. But it's still kind of suspect, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all very suspicious. And why these kids come out now, 10 years after Michael Jackson is dead, the statute of limitations is over, and these kids are liars. There's no doubt about that. Maybe they didn't lie about this molestation shit. Maybe they did. I don't know. But they lied on the stand and said Michael Jackson did not touch them. Macaulay Culkin came out now saying Michael Jackson didn't touch him, as well as Corey Feldman. So I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck happened. But I know this documentary, we live in a day and time that, you know, you see something, you know what I'm saying, it could be true. But no one would make up a fucking outrageous, ridiculous lie like this day and age, right? I don't know. I don't know. We'll never find the answer because it was never any solid proof that Michael Jackson molested these boys, and it's only their testimony, and they seem real hurt. And as far as these documentary go and the Oprah special say, they like one of the guys don't even communicate with his mother. That's how deep this shit goes. I don't know, man. And I just can't let Michael Jackson music blind me and what type of person we thought he was, because we honestly really don't know, and we will never know the truth, you know. I just don't know what after seeing this documentary. To be honest with you, what do I truly think what happened? I think he might have did it. I think Michael Jackson was a strange character, and he was sick, and he may have needed help. and he was at a point in his life, and the fame was so big and he was so powerful that people let him do whatever he wanted to do. And I think that might have been a mistake, what he did behind closed doors. I don't know what he did with his children. I pray, you know, that they are actually lying. They're just lying to get money. That'd be a good thing. That'd be a, you know, a better thing than these children at age 7 years old doing horrible sex acts with Michael Jackson. That's worse. And these kids lying on the stand. If this kid was molested, you destroyed this boy's life. It's just a terrible situation all around. If they're lying, throwing shame on Michael Jackson's name, that's bold. You know what I'm saying? That's bold. They shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? To a man that tried to help you so much, if this is true. But at the same time, if Michael Jackson did that, he's a true monster. So I don't know what to think. I loved Michael Jackson as a kid. I had a doll. He was a big part of me growing up, and you know, for being positive, the positive role models. But you know, 12 Play also got me through high school. You know, the 12 Play album. If it wasn't for 12 Play, I'd probably still be a virgin right now. Yeah, thank God for 12 Play, dry humping on the couch. Well, R. Kelly's crying now, and I don't know what's gonna happen with that guy. They say they had videotapes of him having sex with underage girls. Who knows what happened? I mean, when you get power, you know, just be careful with it if you ever get, you know what I'm saying, power on that type of level. It's just very odd to me that Michael Jackson had 3 accusers of sexual molestation that he had charges for, that he went to court for. I find that very strange. You know, usually where smoke is fire. Hopefully he was just in a position that he was a target, and people target him for his money, and just him being so naive, you know. But you know what? Mr. Rogers worked with children as well. It was a big part of his life, children, and outside of his life. But we never heard weird shit about him. You know, they tried to make shit up, but of course, you know, that was thrown out the window. He was just a nice, truly nice human being. And I'm hoping the same for Michael Jackson here. But to be honest with you, my gut tells me I just don't know, man. I'll take it from the Michael Jackson from Thriller, what he said, man. Hey, it's only a movie. This is only a movie. You make up your own mind. The director wants you to see it one way. The Jackson family says another thing. Only those boys, now that Michael Jackson's not here, only they know the real truth. Only they know what truly happened to them. You know? And this documentary, I'm not gonna give it a score. It's not a score for me, because you know, it's only a movie. I think the first half of the documentary is more disturbing than the second one. The second one more about the trial and things like that. I don't know. I'm not gonna give it a score. I'm just gonna say wow. This is some messed up allegations either way, and it makes me feel sick to my stomach. So I hope those boys weren't abused by Michael Jackson, and I hope he didn't do this. And anyway, guys, thanks for watching and listen to my thoughts on Leaving Neverland. I didn't give it a score because I quite don't know what to think of this thing. I know I'm disturbed by it, very disturbed. I'm not gonna revisit that. I feel like I went down a dark chapter. I'm going upstairs to take a fucking shower. This shit was so fucking dirty. But thank you for watching. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit me that like button. If you really like this content here, consider subscribing. And I'm gonna say my catchphrase, but I don't want to. Don't just stare at it. Eat it. Peace.
It's only a movie.